what is the lesson from the Jimmy Kimmel situation?
The lesson that we take from the Jimmy Kimmel situation is actually very multifaceted. The first and most important one is that we need to recognize that the government should not be exercising pressure that is unique to the power of governmental authorities to squash language with which they do not agree. Something that is lost on many people is that Jimmy Kimmel's own First Amendment rights were not in jeopardy. His speech was restricted, censored, squashed, take your pick of verbs, by his employer, which is an employer's right. We're here at Lynn University, and I'm a Lynn University employee. If they want to control my speech, they have that right. However, ABC/Disney's rights were in jeopardy because their corporate speech rights under the First Amendment include having Jimmy Kimmel on the air, and they shouldn't be pressured to suppress criticism of the president because the president doesn't agree with it.
Why do you think ABC changed its mind to bring Jimmy Kimmel back?
There was a groundswell response from writers, actors, producers, and the general public to boycott advertisers, Disney, ABC, and generally bring every possible form of pressure not to cave in to political pressure to keep Jimmy Kimmel off of the air. And it appears that the market in this case responded.
And why do you think so many lawyers are outraged by this situation?
The First Amendment is pretty sacred, and the First Amendment covers almost every form of speech. There are very few carve-outs under the First Amendment. We allow hate speech, we allow lies, we allow fabrications, we allow all of this. We should certainly be allowing legitimate criticism of the government because we allow illegitimate criticism. We allow all of this other content. And the nature of the First Amendment is to be almost completely content neutral. It should only have time, place, and manner restrictions.
Going off of that, do you think the First Amendment is at a crisis at this moment?
No, we had a mini crisis.
A mini crisis.
The mini crisis has come and gone. Will we see more of the same? It depends on how the government responds. What they did in the Kimmel case is very much what the mobsters do with a protection racket. It'd be a real shame if your business had an awful accident, like losing its license. And that type of pressure causes undue influence by the corporate authorities who responded like that. Every time a corporation stands up to that type of pressure, it emboldens everybody around them that they should stand up as well. If they give in and knuckle under to the pressure, it tells everybody else that you should give in and knuckle under.
What do you think is happening to freedom of speech in our country?
Right now, in many respects, we are seeing a flourishing of speech because we have so many people speaking in so many different ways on so many different topics. Not all of them are agreeable to all of us. You know, the left doesn't appreciate what the right is saying, the right doesn't appreciate what the left is saying. But as long as they continue to say it, the idea behind the Supreme Court cases under the First Amendment is that each idea is competing in the marketplace of ideas, and that the valid, effective, truthful, efficient, take your pick of adjectives, ideas will be the one that catch the market.